Misty, the Thrifter Junker, Vintage Hunter, and it is time for a weekly What Sold on eBay video. Now, those of you that follow me, you know that I do sell on other platforms, but just for the sake of being able to show you a variety of different types of items that are selling right now, I just want to go ahead and focus on my eBay sales. I know that Poshmark is now letting you sell home goods and hardwares on their platform, but there's still a lot of limitations, so just for the sake of being safe, I'm going to go ahead and just focus on my eBay sales. Okay, so this video is for the week of June 10th through June 16th. It's a Monday through a Sunday, which is how I keep my records. And it was kind of a slow sale week. My sales were actually down 41% than they were last week, so that's not real great. But again, I say time and time again, it's an up and down. You'll have great sales weeks, you'll have lower sales week, but you just have to keep listing. That's the main goal for reselling, is to just stay active and just keep listing. Before I go ahead and show you my sales, if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button to my channel. I do provide videos almost every day of the week, reselling content, whether it be vintage or clothing or collectibles or how-tos. And I also own an antique store, and I'm working on a couple videos that will solely focus on if you have an antique booth, if you have an antique store, or if you just like antiques in general. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel. So make sure that you hit the bell button. That way you'll be notified every time I do upload a new video. Okay, let's move on to what sold on eBay this past week. This first thing is a little network cube camera. I bought this at Goodwill. I paid $4.99 for it. And I sold it for $53.60, and the buyer did pay shipping. We tested it. It did work. These were selling, I think that I took a best offer for this because they're selling for about $63. Someone offered me $53 and I took it. My cost of goods were so low with this that I went ahead and ran with it. And again, you see my descriptions. I have short, sweet descriptions. I did note that it did come with no memory card. There is a little spot on the camera where you can insert a memory card, and that this one did not come with it. So look out for these things when you're at Goodwill. You may just think, oh, this is just like something that nobody would want, or it must be broken, and but always check these things out because they sell for pretty big bucks for a thrift store find. This was probably my favorite sale of the week. I bought this game at a yard sale for $1, and it also came with a couple pieces on the inside of it that didn't originally come with the game that I also sold, that I'll talk about in just a few minutes. But this is a Star Trek role-playing game from 1983. The brand is this FASA. I think I took really good pictures. It came with 3 books, 2 dice, and that was it. And you can see I took pictures of each component and the box as well. Let me scroll through. It also came with this really cool catalog that a couple people told me I probably could sell this on its own. I didn't. I just went ahead and included it in the game. It was just talking about other games that were available for sale. So I sold this for $45.25, and the buyer did pay shipping. And again, I kept my description short and sweet. The game is complete according to the back of the box. Everything you'll need, everything that you will receive in the game is photographed. The box has minor shelfware, and then included is that catalog. Smoke-free home, next day shipping. I do provide next day shipping, but this was a great sale. I had it listed for, I believe, 2 weeks. So I just kind of held out and just let it ride, and it sold for $45. So that was a great sale. That was my favorite sale. Actually, this actually might have been one of my favorite sales this week. And I did post this on my Instagram stories. If you don't follow me already, my Instagram name is Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter, just like it is on YouTube. I do post a lot of content on there as well. But this Disney Wilderness Lodge, I bought this mug on my birthday, the yard sale trip we went to on my birthday. I paid $1 for it at a yard sale, and I sold it for $29.98. This was not a best offer. They bought it outright. It was listed for about a week, and these are pretty collectible pieces, these totem mugs. So this is, like I say, this is an example of a good mug. There are good mugs, there are bad mugs. This is a good mug. I didn't look up comps for this because I knew that I could sell it for, more than the dollar that I paid for it. But I was surprised to see, I was thinking that would probably sell between $12 and $15. And I was surprised after I did look it up that it was selling for about $30. So that was a great sale there too. Okay, this was also an item that I found on my birthday yard sale trip. This was the Mr. Clean Auto Dry Car Wash System. It was the starter kit. These are discontinued, so people are looking for these, and they will pay up for them. I started at an auction. It did get 3 bids, and the winning bid was $26. I paid $1 for this at a yard sale, so I'm happy with what it went for. You can see it came with everything that you needed, the hose, the kit, everything there. The buyer did pay shipping, and short and sweet description. Not a lot of unnecessary filler, and it sold, well, this was a 7-day auction, so it did sell with the first go round at that auction. This sold very quickly. This is an Eileen West women's white cotton maxi nightgown. It's a very pretty gown. It had little eyelet detail here around the top and around the hem there. It sold within a day. This one did. This was one I had posted on my Insta story. It had a very peculiar tag on the inside. Basically, the tag on the inside said not to get close to anything flammable and learn to stop, drop, and roll. So this nightgown is apparently highly flammable. But it was a very pretty nightgown, 100% cotton. It's very pretty. I paid $1.99 for this at Goodwill, and it sold for $26.75. The buyer did pay shipping. Now, with these white items, you have to really make sure that you look at them very, very good underneath your bright lights. Or even natural lighting, to make sure there isn't any spots on them whatsoever. So you have to really look through these guys with a fine tooth comb, and this one was in excellent condition. This next thing is a 1998 30th anniversary Hot Wheels first edition VW bus. It was brand new in this outer box. It had this outer box, and then the card with the car on it was on the inner box. I think I paid $1.99 for this at Goodwill. I didn't look it up comps because, actually no, I'm sorry. I did look up comps for this. They had rolled out a cart that had several Hot Wheel new pieces on them, and this is one of the ones that I bought. And I did look up comps because I put some of them back that just weren't worth the time for me. But this one sold rather quickly, within a couple days, for $18.25, and the buyer paid $5.95 for shipping. This fun little glass was actually from my own personal collection. I am selling some of my vintage glasses. This is a 1983 Care Bears Funshine Bear. They're made from Pizza Hut in 1983. It sold for $6.25, and the buyer paid $7.35 shipping. This is really kind of a low price. These are normally going for between $10 and $12. And the next item, it was a Disney week this week. I sold a lot of Disney things. This is the Disney Store Men's Hawaiian Mickey Polo Shirt. This was a vintage shirt from the Disney Store. The tags are different than that now. It was a size small. It's cute. It had Mickey here with this great hibiscus print, floral Hawaiian print. I did pay, I think, $4 for this at Goodwill. So for $13.29, I did take a best offer. Again, I take all of my measurements, keep it simple, fabric content, condition, and that's it. This next shirt is a shirt that I've had for quite a while. I did put it on a 30% off sale. It was this Beatles Let It Be, the Apple 2005 Apple tag on it. But I did sell it for $13.29. I did buy this shirt for $1.99 at Goodwill. And I did provide free shipping for this. This is one of those ones because I'm trying to catch on my free shipping, and this is one of the ones that got past me too. So I am no longer doing free shipping on most of my items. This little tray sold very quickly. I got it at Goodwill for $1.99. It's this Karen Olsen Hipster Beardy Finca coffee tray. To me, it looks like something that I think might have came from IKEA, but it was just this tray that was about 7 inches wide and 10 inches tall. Just a little coffee tray. Sold it for $12.50. The buyer did pay shipping. This was something, though, that I bought because I wanted to list it on Poshmark, too. So I was looking for things in particular that fell in the category that I could sell on Poshmark. But it did sell on eBay. Another Disney shirt, this Walt Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge shirt. It was a size large. It was from Disney World. I always look for Disney shirts. I always look for shirts that are sold in the parks. Those are the ones that are worth the time for me. I mean, this one, I did pay $1.99 for it at Goodwill. It sold for $8.93. Not a lot of big profit margin there, but I had it for a while. It was on the 30% off sale, and off it goes to its new home. I don't know. I say I wouldn't buy this again, but I'm a sucker for buying anything Disney, so honestly, I probably would buy it again, but just knowing that it wasn't going to give me a real high return. This guy I've had forever. I paid 65 cents for it at Goodwill. It's this little Alf mug. It's a small mug. It was only 4.5 inches tall. So it was a very small mug. It wasn't like a beer stein or anything. But on the mug, it had this script from Alf, and it was all in German. So I have no idea what it says. I didn't look it up. But it had no flaws. The paint on it was good. It was from 1988 from the Alien Productions. Sold it for $5. I took a best offer for $5. Buyer did pay shipping, and away it goes. I've had it for a long time. This next item is an Equinox Shower Mate. It's a filter system for your shower. I did pay $3.99 for this at Goodwill. This is one of those things that you would see this sitting on a Goodwill shelf, and typically you would be like, I'm not going to mess with that. No one's going to want that. Look how old it is. Well, people do want these things. I sold it for $22.25. The buyer did pay shipping. It's just a filter system. It was brand new in the box. Yes, it's dated. Yes, it's old, but people still want these things. So these are the kinds of things that I'm actively looking for when I'm at their thrift stores, because they do sell fast, and they're an easy thing to list. They're an easy thing to ship. So I like them. And again, I just put up a little bit of detail, and really the detail that I got from the box. Box may show shelfware, but contents are new. So that was a good sale. These next 3 items are things that were in that Star Trek game that I bought. So I thought originally that these guys, there's 3 of them. There was this, the Enterprise, the Klingon D7, and the Romulan Bird of Prey ships. I originally thought these went with the game, but upon further inspection of the game, they did not. They were add-ons that you could buy. So I did sell each of them individually. I sold this one for $12.50, this one for $12.50, and this one for $8.99, all to the same buyer. So this was a great deal. I paid $1 for the game itself. I had these 3 ships on the inside of them. Made what? Almost $40 on the ships themselves, and then I made another $40 on the game itself. So $80 profit, or $79 profit, I guess, for my dollar investment was pretty good. So I definitely would have bought that item again. But those are my sales, guys. It was a slow week. I sold 16 items on eBay, and my net sales were $359.62. So it was a slower week, but I'll take it. A sale is a sale, and it keeps me active. It keeps me happy. And it allows me to go buy more things so I can flip them for profit. You know, like I said, my sales were down 49%. That's crappy. But maybe next week they'll be up 49% or 41%. You never know. That's kind of the exciting thing about this. Yes, it stresses you out. Yes, it makes you frustrated. Yes, it makes you question your sanity. But it's a fun adventure. It's a fun treasure hunt, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. So those were my sales for the week of June 10th through June 16th. And I hope that you guys keep listing away, because that's how you're gonna keep your sales up. I'm getting ready to hop off here so I can get some things listed. And I hope you all have a fabulous week and keep vintage hunting. Bye bye.